here with Paul Free, team owner and manager of Oleon Motologic Racing. Paul, both your boys 1 and 2 there, you must be very pleased with the setup so far and the way it's been travelling.
Yeah, it's going really good so far this weekend. We've had a fantastic start to the weekend with both Wayne and Glenn right on the pace and challenging for each other really. It's been awesome. The little test we did at Winton a week ago really paid off and built some confidence in both riders and in the team.
Any concerns though that because they are 1 and 2 that they'll be dicing with each other and the risks they might take each other out?
I hope they're going to be dicing with each other, but look, I've got a lot of confidence in both of them that they are well experienced riders and that they're capable of controlling themselves in a situation. So I think they'll be racing hard against each other, and that's what we're looking for.
And no team orders?
No, not at all. As long as they're 1 and 2, then they're building points on the opposition, so that's perfect.
And tell us a little bit more about setup. Obviously you guys have had to have dry and wet setups. Are you ready to go either way?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, our spare bikes we always use as wet bikes, so they can jump on either bike at whatever conditions. So yeah, it should be fine.
And broadly speaking, what are the differences between a wet bike setup and a dry day setup?
The difference really is just in suspension setting. Wet bike is obviously a lot softer to try and generate some grip out of the wet tyres. So yeah, generally if you leave the bike really hard, as in a dry setting, even on the wet tyres, they'll get a lot of wheel spin, and so soften the thing right off, and usually they work a treat.
And lastly, any concerns about setting out Glenn on the right bike after Queensland, where he had an unfortunate situation going out on slicks? How do you make the call about which bike they're going to go out on, with weather conditions? It must be very difficult.
Well, you sort of got to leave it to them a little bit. If they want to use a particular bike in whatever condition, it's sort of up to them. We can't force them. If they're not confident with a particular bike or tyre, then we can't force them to ride a bike if they don't want to, if you like. So
honestly, the rider has the final say. You don't tend to influence them more than anyone else in the garage?
Not really, no. They're like I said, they've got to be confident in the choice that they make, and if that's the choice they make, then that's up to them.
Paul Free, thank you for your time and good luck today.
Good on you, mate.